Good morning from IBC2023 here in Amsterdam. I'm here together with Kees van Bersendaal, CEO of MwareTV. Kees.
Hello, good morning.
Good morning. Glad to see you again at the IBC. What are you showcasing this year?
This year, our previous conversation was at MWC in Barcelona, and there we talked a little bit about our new platform we were developing. And we're happy that we finally were able to introduce it here on the IBC. It's a complete renewed platform to facilitate the live TV and video on demand services. And on top of that, we promised to integrate two new modules. One is called what we call the app builder, and the other one is an integrated billing module to really make it much more easy for people to deploy TV and VOD services.
Okay, thank you. App builder sounds very interesting. Can you tell us a bit more about it? So what are the benefits? What are the opportunities?
Yeah, so what you see is that, let's say in our previous generation, we had a template-based system where you had about 3 or 4 templates which you could customize a little bit. To adapt to your personal company requirements or to your service, but we see that due to the usage of all kind of apps by end users, that the requirements from the telcos and ISPs become, let's say, of a higher standard. Mm-hmm. They would like to have more flexibility. Basically, what they want is tier 1 type of apps, but they don't have the money to invest in it, and they don't have all the knowledge in-house. So we have developed the app builder, which is basically a kind of WYSIWYG environment, where with drag and drop you can completely configure the app to your own needs. So that means, where would you like to have the menus? How would you like to shape everything? How would you like to promote content on the home screen? How would you like to structure your video on demand? How would you like to structure your recommendation? So that whole configuration of the apps, let's say the app screens, there are about 100 screens in an app across all the devices, from the big screens to the mobile devices. Basically, you can do that with the WYSIWYG drag and drop environment. And that makes it very easy to customize your apps to a tier 1, let's say, quality without all the hassle.
Okay, so I think I saw earlier a demo about the platform. So I have to say it looks pretty state-of-the-art. So that's actually what the client will get if they go with you. So they get a state-of-the-art environment running through all the platforms.
Yeah, exactly. So instead of charging people additional fees for use of the app builder, it's completely integrated, basically compared to what we had free of charge. Those apps will run on all the 16 devices. Mm-hmm. And what we did, in addition to that we also from now on we support a KaiOS, a mobile device, which is the next device, which is quite popular in Africa and Asia, because it's very low cost. It's a small screen, and you have to adapt your app to the specifications of the device. But we now can support it, and it seems to be 10 to 50% of the market on the low end. So that is a very interesting addition we could add, also based on that app builder.
So there's not a lot of development, let's say, resources needed if we go with your solution?
No. Basically, of course, we will help our customers. We will prepare a lot of templates so they can take and then customize. But let's say in 2 days you make a complete new user interface. Yeah.
Oh yeah, so that makes the whole process of launching a TV or video on demand service quite easy, pretty straightforward.
Yeah, we had that in the past, but now we can customize it to the needs of those telcos, because they want to have that tier 1 type of quality as their customers are used to it. And that is the big plus I see of this app builder.
And how do you help the service providers to scale their offerings and align costs with revenues?
Yeah, that's a good point, especially in Africa, because the cost or the fee you can charge to subscribers is relatively low compared to what we are used to in Europe and the US. So first of all, our platform is cloud-based, so the technology stack is quite is low anyway. On top of that, you have the streaming, which we can facilitate in a very cost-effective way, and we help them with content, which is really targeting the mass market of Africa. So we believe that there is a bigger market in, let's say, what I call the middle area. If you look to the pyramid, as the multi-choice of these rules are covering the top. and offering a low cost but very complete content offering of live TV and video on demand, you can charge, let's say, between $3 to $5 for a complete subscription fee. And I think that's a level that starts to be accepted in Africa, and we see it happening actually with the project we're deploying.
All right, very interesting. So,
well, and last point to add is that what we see is that you have to really work with local partners to get everybody aligned in an organization or in a country, and then that local presence combined with our technology and our content partner, that makes it a very strong combination.
So how long does it take roughly to launch a TV service? Well, lead time wise.
Yeah, so we are ready pretty quickly. We can do that in what we said today is if you take everything into account, publishing the apps in the app stores, getting your billing up and running, maybe we talk a bit about that, getting your content in your system, let's say 8 weeks.
That's pretty fast.
Yeah.
Pretty
so the funny thing is that now the technology is not a hurdle anymore, it's now all about marketing.
All right. Thank you for that. So we said earlier we would like to move to the billing module.
Yeah.
So how does it integrate into the TV management system?
Yeah, so until, let's say, last year, we were convinced that we should integrate with external billing systems because we said it's a different ballgame. And quite often customers already have their billing system. So if they have, we still integrate through APIs, and they manage basically everything, how you structure subscriptions, how you renew, and all the whole mechanisms behind it. But there are still a lot of customers that don't have that. And we see them struggling to really think about what does it mean to run a subscription-based business. You have to get subscribers, you have to renew them. If they don't pay, you have to keep knocking on their door to motivate them. And we have decided to fully integrate that billing system in our platform to facilitate them, because then they can go live in a couple of weeks instead of a development cycle of about half a year. And how we have done that is that we have made a dedicated subscription OTT driven or focused billing system with an integrated shopping cart, meaning that they come with their commercial website where they do all the commercial promotions.
And you just link it.
We plug in the shopping cart. Basically, when you push the button to buy a product, that's where we start. And we integrate the payment gateways they're going to use. So it's a seamless process from their website. Push the shopping cart button, do the payments, you get all the information how to log in, you get your mails, your text messages, and people can log in. So really from where the sales start up to getting access to the content is now covered in one fluent process.
So that means through this connectivity you offer, I guess it's API driven, so you can even, let's say, help them to manage it with multi-currencies, multiple payment gateways, etc.
Absolutely. We have already integrated a couple of payment gateways for the US. But for example, in Ethiopia, we've integrated Chapa. We have done some in Bangladesh. And every new customer has his own preference, so we will integrate it. It's a bit of work, but if we do that and we have a seamless process, it goes pretty quickly. So basically no APIs involved, just a shopping cart, configure it, plug it in your website, ready. We come with a customer portal so people can easily renew, change all their details, and that makes that whole process basically fully automated.
All right, thank you. So what role does MwareTV play in shaping the future of television services or video on demand OTT services?
Yeah, we continue to do that, what we're doing. So this app builder is a new development. This billing module billing is not new, but that we integrate is new. Next thing is what we see as the next challenge for our customers in general, or what we see in general as an issue is, it's nice that all the technology works and that you have content, but now you have to get eyeballs, and means that you have to do the marketing. So the next thing is that we're going to build, integrate a complete marketing module where they can basically do all the marketing automations to really get the subscribers on the platform. That's more on the commercial side. On the technical side, we
just get dig into that because it was interesting. I saw it yesterday in a demo. I think it was kind of a teaser. So if you see the population, Africa is, 50% of them are very young, below 30, below 25. So when we talk about how to market and do the proper marketing, do you also include the TikToks, the Instagrams?
Exactly. But that you can create basically do two things. First of all, the shots to the social media to promote. But once you have some information that you can, based on the data you have in your database and for example the media consumption they do, that you can do targeted marketing to them to get them back to the platform or to motivate them to take a new subscription. So combining that data you have, converting it into marketing action, and then indeed targeting all the social media platforms is exactly what the plan is that we're going to.
So you get actually a full service package.
Absolutely. Yeah.
Right,
So then in the end it's about creativity and a marketing team to do the jobs.
Okay. Right, interesting.
And then I think we have covered the whole cycle.
All right, that's good. Very nice. So
And like I said, so we talked about it in Barcelona, but we're also going to showcase this in Kigali.
The Mobile World Congress.
Mobile World Congress in Africa. We have been there last year, it was very successful. And we see a big demand in Africa for these kind of low-cost platforms. So we will absolutely be there.
So we're definitely going to see each other in October in Kigali.
Once for sure.
That's good.
Absolutely.
Thank you very much, Keith, for your time.
Yeah, you too. Thank you for the interest. Talk to you later.
That was Tech Africa News from IBC 2023. You can find more video interviews, Q&As and all information about IBC on techafricanews.com.